up, Hypixel Nation? I'm your host, Lego Maestro. Let's get right into the news. Guys, we don't have that much news to get into today, but we do have a couple really big stories, so let's get straight into it. Our first story, ladies and gentlemen, is coming from the Hypixel minigame Turbo Kart Racers. Bet you never thought you'd hear that name on Hypixel Alerts, but nonetheless, that does start off our first story. Ladies and gentlemen, this week, Sixth Sense Time 91 became the first person on the Hypixel network to ever get 10,000 gold trophies on Turbo Kart Racers. Now, if I know my Turbo Kart Racers, that means he's gotten first place 10,000 times. I mean, he even made a video of this, but honestly, like, I don't think anyone is ever gonna beat that record. You know, the real question is, how did he ever find enough players to even get 10,000 wins? I'm sorry, that was harsh, but nonetheless, dude, that is a huge achievement. And speaking of achievements, this week the well-known Hypixel mod known as AutoTip hit an all-time record. It hit 100,000 unique users, and Skier, the creator of this mod, tweeted out this: "We have just reached 100,000 unique users of Hypixel AutoTip. On behalf of the team, thank you." And now he personally told me in the DMs that roughly 28,000 of those unique users was in the past week alone, which is absolutely crazy. Like 28,000 in just last week. That's between a fourth and a third of all of his unique users. So I don't know why there was such a peak last week, but nonetheless, that is still a huge deal. So before we get into the main story of today's episode, we have a story that will really warm your heart. Yesterday, two very well-known Hypixel Scours YouTubers known as TapL and Skeppy live streamed for charity. The live stream went on for about 2 hours, and by the end of it, they'd raised over $1,500. Man, it's been such a while since I've seen such a good, heartfelt project on Hypixel, and it does warm my heart to know that projects like that are still going on, even in our very own Hypixel community. So you guys, just props to you. What an awesome thing. You are making a bigger difference than you realize. And of course, thank you to everyone who donated. Oh man, guys, our next story, of course, the reason you clicked on this video, Minecon 2017, something that's been talked about for quite some time. People talking about when's the date going to be released, where's it coming out, questions like that. And unfortunately, there is a very sad answer to all of those questions, at least in my opinion. Let me explain. The title does say that Minecon 2017 was cancelled, and yes, I do believe that is the right way to put it, because it is not going to be held anywhere. It's actually going to be taking place on the internet. It's going to be held on November 18th, called Minecon Earth. Now, Mojang/Microsoft really went weird on this one, because this convention is not going to be held anywhere. Like I said, it's going to be a live streamed event. From what I gathered, it's roughly going to be a 2-hour live streamed event, and it's even going to end up being played at like theaters that you can go to and watch. And honestly, I just feel like that's a cringe comp waiting to happen. Now, I don't know all the details on how this Minecon is going to go down, but pretty soon they're going to allow you to submit pictures for the cosplay entry. And honestly, I don't know what else is actually going to be in this Minecon. Mojang actually released a trailer for Minecon Earth, and they made it like this really old-fashioned style. I'm not really sure why, but they really hardly gave any detail on what this Minecon is actually going to have. Now, at the end of the trailer, it says to go to minecraft.net/Minecon for more info. So you're thinking, oh great, that'll clear things up. And so I went to their website, and it pretty much just says the same thing that the trailer says. Now, on the website, it does say why they decided to have Minecon online this year. On the website, it says, "We've always wanted to make it easier for more of our community to participate in Minecon. This year, we're focusing on an interactive coverage of a condensed extra special show that you can watch live via the internet. We're calling it Minecon Earth." It then tells you when it's going to be. It says, November 18th, 2017 is a date to remember. Book it off work. Yeah, it's going to be a date to remember, alright, the day that nobody got a Minecon cape. It says the show begins at 1700 GMT and will last about 90 minutes. Watch it from your own home or attend one of our special screenings. More info to come. And then later down in the website, it pretty much says that there's going to be a costume competition, but it's going to be some weird thing where you'll like submit something online and that is going to be coming soon. Now here's the one really unique thing about it. For this year's Minecon, they're having some really weird loot crate thing going on. The website says previous Minecons featured exclusive goodie bags and limited edition merch. This time around, selected partners will sell a selection of goods during Minecon Earth. You order online and then wait for the mailman to do his thing. Now, at the bottom of the website that I'm not going to show, they say that they're actually having some YouTubers host an event, but that event is not Minecon. They just decided to put it in there for literally no reason. Now, pretty much what I've just read to you is going to be the gist of what Minecon is this year, so hopefully I made it clear what Minecon Earth is, and I do believe this would classify as canceling Minecon because it's not actually being held at a location. Like, no matter which way I put the title, people are always going to debate in the comments. I'm sure I'm going to get those comments like, oh, it wasn't canceled, they're just doing it online. But I mean, if it's not an actual location, then I mean, it's just a live stream with fancy effects. Feel free to let me know your thoughts in the comments, guys. But yeah, now the question you're all thinking is, Lego, what is going to happen to the Minecon capes? Every year, Mojang gives away a selected amount of these very valuable Minecon capes. And then after like a year, they sell for a ton anyway. So these capes are something you can get by actually going to the event. But the event's online now, so like, are they not going to happen? Now, the only thing that I think they could have to do with are, like I said earlier, are these loot crates. The Minecon website didn't give any description on what's actually in these crates, so I suppose it is possible for there to be some code or piece of paper in there that gives you access to one of these selective Minecon capes. But I mean, you would think they would at least say what it is. Like, I mean, I have honestly no idea. Your guess is as good as mine, so let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And lastly, of course, the link to that website will be in the description. On that website, it looks like there's a lot of stuff that's going to be announced soon, where stuff said they were going to announce more info. So more than likely in the future, they're going to tell us what are actually in these loot boxes. I mean, they didn't even give us a price on what they're going to be. There's a lot that they haven't said yet, so I will keep you guys posted. And if you want to know future updates on that, then you definitely want to be subscribed to Hypixel Alert with notifications on. Alright, well, we do have one more story to cover, and this is coming from the Hypixel network. I've talked a little bit in the past about the Chypixel network. Chypixel is the name of the China Hypixel server, and this week they finally released beta for it. And it hit some pretty awesome milestones. Hypixel himself tweeted out, on the first day of open beta in China, Hypixel got over 27.5 thousand concurrent players, and it actually went higher than Hypixel US for a few minutes. And here's a screenshot you can see that Hypixel posted, showing that it did in fact get more players than the US Hypixel server for a few minutes during the launch. Well, I gotta say, I'm happy for you, Hypixel. I really hope this Chypixel server goes well. Alright guys, I'm sorry, but I did lie. We do have one more story, but it's super short. This one is that Hypixel added some more jobs to their website. And yeah, Hypixel tweeted out, jobs added to hypixel.net/jobs. Minecraft project minigame dev plus network dev unannounced project. Gameplay programmer plus network developer. Ooh, I want to know what this unannounced project is. Maybe they'll release in the future, who knows, I'll let you guys know. But yeah, now it is time for the community shoutout. And this one is going to a familiar face known as Timedeo. The last time I gave him a community shoutout was for his 50-star Bedwars montage. And this week he has doubled his stars and made another montage on it. This week he made a 100-star Bedwars montage. And I gotta say, it was really well edited and really honestly just well done. So if you would like a link to that, it will be in the description. So good stuff. And now it is time for our play of the week. This one is going to Halvarin's Skywars combos in none other than Mega Skywars. And I mean, this play is absolutely awesome. I mean, this guy is a master of knocking people off the map. I mean, I don't want to spoil it for you guys, so without further ado, roll the clip. Man, that guy's gotta teach me some moves. I would have died at least 3 times during that video. So that's gonna do it for the news today, guys. If you love this episode of Hypixel Alert, putting a like on the video would be much appreciated. And it shows that you like what I do here. Guys, hopefully soon I should get a new banner and a new animated intro. And yeah, of course, if you're not already subscribed to Hypixel Alert, make sure you do that. And you might want to turn notifications on because you do not want to miss the news. If you've got any news to submit, there is my Discord and Twitter in the description. Of course, you can submit your play of the weeks in the description as well. And yeah, thank you guys so much for 24,000 subscribers. But other than that, Hypixel Nation now over 24,380 subscribers, and I'll see you next time. Rip Minecon, folks!